Good morning, girls. Today's lesson is chapter 7, lesson 5, factoring special products, and we're going to be studying example 3. Now, if you remember before, in example 1, we've been studying about a special product, which is, let's say, for example, x power 2 plus 16x plus 64. We said that this is x plus 8 power 2 because 64 is 8 power 2. And we call this one perfect square. Now we will be studying another special product. What if I have, for example, something like that? X power 2 minus 8 power 2, which is this one and this one here, but a minus in the middle. How can I factor this? This one has a special way of factoring. To remember how to do this, let me remind you with what we've been studying before. Let's say, for example, if you have this one, and we apply the distributive property, it will be x power 2 plus 8x minus 8x minus 64. 8x minus 8x is a 0, so the answer is x power 2 minus 64. So this one is equal to this one. X power 2 minus 64 is equal to x plus 8, x minus 8. So now, whenever you have a form like this one, you can directly put it like this one. Just you have to turn this one into power 2, which is already like that. And 64, it's 8 power 2. So you put the first plus the second, the first minus the second. That's it, only first plus second, first minus second. Let's take another example. X power 2 minus 5 power 2. I will put x plus 5, x minus 5. That's it. If you have, let's say, x power 6 minus y power 6, you have to turn 6 into something power 2. So I have to make it power 2. So you think, what times 2 will give me 6? It's 3. And same for y. Look, 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 2 is 6. So now I will put the first minus the second and the first plus the second. So I will put x power 3 minus y power 3, or plus in the beginning, it doesn't matter, both are correct, and x power 3 minus y power 3. This is it, this is the lesson. This special product, we call it difference of two squares. Because I have a minus here. 2 squares because I have a power 2, and 2 because I have 2 of them. So the difference between 2 squares. Let's try to apply this here. So as we said, if you have a question like this and I asked you, is this a difference of 2 squares? You would say, okay, x power 2 minus 8 power 2, yes it is. It will be x plus 8, x minus 8. This is the factored form. If they ask you to factor it, this is the factored form. Let's try something harder. What if they ask you about 9p2 minus 16q2, q power 2. Now p power 2, it's already power 2, it's easy. Now this one, it's 3 power 2, so 3p power 2 minus here the 16 is 4 power 2. So write it as 4q power 2. Now it is a difference of two squares because I have here power 2 and power 2 and a minus in the middle. So you directly write 3p minus 4q into 3p plus 4q. What if instead of power 2, what if you have power 4? Would it work? Yes, because 4 you can write it here as if 2 times 2, 4. So here I would be having 2 and 2. What if I asked you about something, for example, x power 10 minus 25 y power 2. Is this a difference of two squares? Let's try to make this one as a power of 2. Now what times 2 is 10? 5. And here it's 5 power 2, so it is 5y power 2. So yes, it's a difference of two squares. I would write it as x power 5, the first, plus the second, and the first minus the second. One last example. This one, the same one, but instead of 25, what if I put 7? For example, let's say if you have x power 2 minus 7y power 2. This is with the power 2, it's done, yes. This one with the power 2, excellent. 7. Can I write it something to the power of 2? No. So it is not a difference of two squares.